Welcome! You're cooking with Mrs. Salisbury. Today I'm going to make my delicious chocolate cake. I know you will enjoy it. So in a large bowl, we need 2 cups of white sugar. We need 2 cups all-purpose flour. Remember to scoop it in, level it off as I've showed you how to do, both in here together. I need you to whisk. This is so easy, you will love this recipe. Whisk, no dust storm, just whisk the 2 together. Let's whisk them together. We'll evenly distribute the sugar and flour. That's done. Okay, now in a saucepan, just a small saucepan, you will put 2 sticks of butter. That's 1 cup, 2 sticks of butter, 1/4 cup unsweetened cocoa powder, and 1 cup of water. Make sure you get eye level to look at that water. So you're going to whisk this on the stove over about medium heat until it comes to a boil, then take it off. Next, you're going to pour this hot chocolate butter and water mixture into this flour and sugar. Whisk. This will make the cake cook even faster. Okay? So just whisk this up. We're going to whisk some more ingredients, so that's good for right now. Now, in a medium-sized bowl, you will need 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of cooled coffee. That will enhance the flavor of the chocolate. You'll need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and we need a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. I don't have any buttermilk, so I have a little less than a 1/2 cup of milk, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice to it. You could also add vinegar if you wanted. I'm going to whisk. That's it. And then I need a teaspoon of soda. I know this is going to be your new favorite chocolate cake recipe. Just wait. So whisk this. Remember, when you put lemon juice or vinegar in milk, it can kind of curdle or get thick. It's supposed to. Okay? That's it. Now, add the so-called buttermilk to your eggs, cooled coffee, vanilla. Add this, whisk. Not for a long time, that's good. Now, remember, start in the middle. Don't get the whole arm involved, it's in the wrist. So let's whisk this up. You need a metal 9x13 baking pan, lightly butter it. I didn't flour this one. It seems to be just fine without dusting it with flour, so you're good with that. Let's mix this up just a little bit more. We're almost there. That's about the consistency. I'm just going to go around the sides and across the bottom. That's perfect. You see, it's fairly thin. Okay, next, my 9x13 pan, lightly buttered. Just pour it in. Use the rubber scraper. Let's put it in the oven. 375, I'm going to say about 27 minutes. Second rack from the bottom. I'll see you when we come back. While my delicious chocolate cake is baking, let's go ahead and get that frosting made. So, in a small saucepan, I have 1/2 cube of butter. That's 4 tablespoons. I have 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder and 3 tablespoons of milk. I need you to have that on medium and bring it to a boil and take it right off. It'll look like a thin chocolate pudding. You need to whisk it. Just bring it to a boil and off, okay? Now, to that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cooled coffee and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm going to whisk right here in the pan, save some dishes, whisk it right here. I just took it off the stove, so I'll whisk that in till it's mixed in. We're done. Then I'm going to have a rubber scraper and I'm going to pour it into 2 cups of powdered sugar. So we have butter, cocoa powder, milk, tablespoon of cool coffee, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 cups of powdered sugar. We'll put this right in. Make sure that's no more than medium heat. We don't want the chocolate burning. Okay, next, we're going to use the mixer on this. So right in the middle, we're going to stop and start a little bit so it doesn't fly out. Nice dark chocolate icing. Hang on. Sachi has joined us. Okay, I'm mixing this still. I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to lift this up, bring it over. I'm going to scrape the sides. I'm going to mix it a bit longer. Okay, that's done. Now we'll wait for our cake to come out of the oven. Welcome back. I took my cake out of the oven about a half an hour ago. I baked it for 29 minutes, not 27. This is a little bit heavier pan than my old one. So remember, the frosting was a little bit runny, but as you see, it thickens up and it gets quite thick, so don't worry. The cake is still a little bit warm. It'll be just fine. You can wait if you want, but I know you want to get eating it right away. So let's go ahead, spread the rest of the icing on. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so fine. Who doesn't want a chocolate cake? Slightly warm, sign me up. I'm just going to swirl the icing on here a little bit. How about that? Okay, let's cut a piece. Let's see what it looks like. Let's move this out of the way so you can see. Oh my gosh, let me get right into it. Yum. Thank you for cooking with Mrs. Salisbury. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Enjoy.